Hello my crafting friends. I'm coming today with just a haul to share with you. So my local St. Vincent de Paul, the first part of August, they always have what they call a collectible sale. So I think what they do is throughout the year they get stuff in, like if they get in vintage doilies or they get in anything, you know, vintage furniture, any vintage, what they would consider a collectible item that people would really be wanting that could be, you know, pricey, people pay a little bit more for. They do a collectible sale. And you know, all of the money that they get and all of the people that work there, it's all volunteer and it all goes back into the community somehow, whether it's helping the homeless people with food and shelter, or they do, in the beginning of the school year, they always do a drive to help the kids get their school supplies. So it's, you know, money well spent and a good cause. So I got in on there. What they do before that sale is they put the whole store half off, basically. And then after they do that, then they have one day where they have fill a bag with anything in the store for like $3. So you can find some really good, you know, clothing items or, you know, good crafty items, whatever. So I decided to stop by there, and they still had a lot of their items. So I'm just going to show you what I got. Like I say, they put out a lot of, like usually I'm always looking for doilies in my thrift shop, but they don't have a lot, it seems like, at this one, but I think it's because they keep them for this collectible sale, you know, in October. So I got these, it's this 3.5-inch doilies, and there's 4 of them, and they were $2. So really, really beautiful. And some of this, you know, may go up on my Facebook page. I'll do another video of that if I do put some of them up there. I haven't really been selling much of anything over there, so I've actually listed some stuff on eBay, and it seems like I'm selling things over there more. So I don't know, you know, I did buy a box of business cards with my Facebook page business name on it, so I'm gonna kind of keep it open for, you know, probably maybe a year. I'll give it a try, but it seems like I'm selling more stuff on eBay. So, and then of course they had bunches of these seam binding laces. So I got this really pretty white pattern here. I got this light coral. There's 3 yards of the seam binding, and these are really fun to put on cards and make bows and stuff out of. I got this aqua color seam binding, 3 yards. Got this, it's called Cruise, and this is the lace seam binding, a really pretty aqua color. And this one here is an avocado, really pretty, 3 yards. This is actually interesting because it's like a 1 inch wide. I've never seen seam binding that wide, so that'll be fun to use. This is a light coral lace seam binding, really beautiful. This one here is in a cadet blue, 3 yards, really, really pretty. And then this one here is Nile, so kind of a mint kind of green color, really pretty. And then I got this, I think it's like a tea towel, but I just fell in love with this trim. So as you know, I love hearts. So I'll probably take the trim off and use it on projects, and then maybe I'll use this. It's a really nice feeling, kind of a cotton, like a fabric. So I may use that to just make some flowers. And then there's that little really pretty crochet, like I might cut that out and use it as an applique. And then I found this doily here. It was a little pricey, but it's a really big doily, and this is what I bought it for because it looks like tatting. So I'm gonna cut these little flowers off and use those, and then I may cut off this trim as well and use that as a trim piece on a project, and then I could use this to make some flowers. But I just thought those were really pretty, and there's quite a bit of them on there. For, like I say, this was a little more pricey than what I would normally pay at a thrift shop, but I thought it was pretty good quality. So, and then I got this here. There's actually two of them, but it's kind of a buttercream kind of color, buttercream yellow. So I thought those were fun doilies. So I'll cut those apart, and I'll either, you know, sell some or share some with friends. And then there was a bunch of vintage buttons. There's always, you know, vintage buttons, so got those. I'm not really much of a button person. I basically pretty much destashed all of my buttons. I'd sent a bunch to Irene, but I liked these because I like this color, and basically I just use my buttons as like flower centers when I make homemade fabric flowers, so I did like those. And then I loved these. I thought those were just gorgeous. I love that gold and just the kind of marbly coloring and design on those, so I got those 2 packs. And then I got some more seam binding lace, 3 yards in a bone taupe color. Got another package of blue seam binding. Got this pink, I think it's just a ribbon, like a grosgrain ribbon. Found this beautiful little doily, and I believe even this piece, when I cut it out, I might try and like stamp something with Stays on ink in the center here and put it on a card. But I just thought those were so beautiful and so dainty, so very fun. And then I got this seam binding here, so thought that was a really pretty color. And I found these 2 little cards of lace, and it says 3 yards of lace. Beautiful, very vintage and dainty. So 2 of those. And then I picked up these gorgeous buttons. Love the sparkle and the glitter on those. I'm not sure if my camera is picking it up or not. Seeing things makes me feel like it's moving, but. And then I got 2 yards. Oh, it's all sealed up, so I'm not going to cut it. But of this beautiful lace, just a pink kind of crochet trim, really beautiful. And then I got 30 inches of this gorgeous lace. I thought this was really pretty because I could cut the flowers apart and then I'd have another little dainty trim, or I can use it all together. So it came in this kind of fun little case too, so very fun. And then I got, this is 3.5 yards of this super dainty fun little lace trim. It's kind of like a little starburst pattern. That's super fun. And then I found some glass buttons. So these are just gorgeous. Like this one here must be like a belt. I've never seen anything like this, but a belt slider or something, a buckle. But I just thought these were absolutely stunning. And look at these ones. I didn't notice it when I picked them up. I just heard it kind of clinking and I thought, oh, these are glass buttons. They're old. But look how the cut of that one is. It's a diamond shape. There's a bunch of those in there. So those are going to be really, really fun to use as flower centers. And then this one here, I'm going to open up if I can. It's a gorgeous lace trim. It's like a Venice, and this was really pricey, but I figured it was absolutely so beautiful and stunning. rayon double embroidered. Oh, it doesn't say how many yards, but I thought I could probably maybe sell some on my Facebook page. So, or maybe possibly on eBay to kind of recoup some of the cost of buying it, because like I say, there's a lot of yards here and it was fairly expensive, but so it's really fun. It kind of looks like a little tree kind of here, maybe a little bit, and then you have all these, you know, dangle pieces, and so I mean you can just use part of it to tuck in behind your flowers, or you know, you can use a whole piece on your project, but I just couldn't leave it there at the store. So that's what us crafters seem to do. So thank you ladies so much for watching, and like I say, I'll hope to you know, get some listings up maybe for some more items on my Facebook page if I'm going to be selling some of these laces and trims. But so thank you ladies for watching, and happy crafting.